Perhaps you've heard it said that we teach people how to treat us. And if our boundaries are set up right, and if we are adhering to those, then that's pretty simple, right? But chances are in our life, in your life, in my life, there has been a time, and maybe that time is right now, where you haven't been setting good boundaries. And as an introvert, sometimes we're not always awesome at that because we tend to be pleasers. We've not been courageously living our lives in truth to our introverted tendencies. Now, if you're deciding at this point that you want to be courageous and you want to set those boundaries up, you're probably going to encounter some uncomfortable situations because you're going to act different than how a lot of people have perceived you. Perhaps you've been acting like an extrovert to try and fit in, and that's not going so well. You're in energy arrears as a result, and so it's not going very well. I have experienced this firsthand in relationships as I have really come into my own and really understood how it is that I need to operate in this world for full, optimal, joyful living, fulfillment, and it has upset some apple carts in my life. Some people don't understand what happened, Jenny. You set some boundaries. Oh my goodness, what do we do? And some people have, oh, okay, well, this is good. This is how we operate. And some people have said, no, it is what it is. But I wanted to share 3 tips with you today of ways that you can courageously step into your introversion, however you want to say it, that will help you feel more fulfilled and be on your way to really owning who it is you were created to be. And the first one is understand yourself better. Now, one of the ways that I went about this was taking a crazy amount of personality type tests to help understand more about myself. Because quite frankly, most of my life, I have felt like a complete fish out of water, complete square peg. I don't know where I fit in because I just always felt so, I don't fit anywhere. And looking at personality exams, tests, assessments, whatever nice word you want to use for that, and then reading the follow-ups after that. If you are in this category, here's what most people you'll find. And so I found that it helps me to understand who I am and how people of my personality type need to operate to feel at peace, fulfilled, enjoy, all of those things that we're seeking, right? Now, once you understand yourself better and can say, okay, this is what I need, then you can start to have some conversations with some people. And maybe it's you're just discovering you're an introvert. You've been acting like an extrovert your whole entire life because that's what you were told you were. And so that's how you've been acting. And then you do an assessment and you realize, oh my gosh, this explains why I've been so stinking tired all the time. I thought I was an extrovert, been running myself into the ground, and it turns out I'm an introvert. There's a conversation that you can have with your friends, your family, your acquaintances, your business partners, and say, hey, you know what? I am so excited. I am learning that I am actually an introvert. And it is changing and revolutionizing how I see myself and how I operate in this world. And I would love to share it with you. Can we chat? The other is maybe you're an introvert. You've always known you were an introvert. That's me. But you've tried so hard to fit into a mold that was just uncomfortable, but you needed to feel like you were part of the group. And maybe the conversation you're having with people is, hey, I'm wondering if you would sit down and we can chat for a little bit about why you see me go off once in a while. I need some quiet time. Let me help you understand why. These are great conversation starters. And although you may not always run into people that are willing to sit down and talk with you, having that courage to understand who you are better so that you can help other people understand you as well will help you courageously step into your introversion. The second is Rome wasn't built in a day. And I know we know this on a logical level, sense of things, but when we start to understand better about who we are, explaining that to other people even ourselves, understanding ourselves better. We're not going to magically poof do everything the way that we can or should or want to in order to really honor who we are as an introvert. Give yourself some grace. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with those around you, because it is going to be a process of really honing in on how you best operate. And then the third is really be courageous. Now, courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is actually having the fear and doing it anyway, because it is scary. I want to acknowledge that. If you have been struggling to really fly your introvert flag and really say, you know what, I thank you for the invitation to the party, but I know that that's going to be an extremely loud environment and one that I can't go to. That's going to take courage to have that conversation with somebody without feeling like the ramifications of, oh, well, don't invite Jenny anymore. She doesn't want to come to our things. Have patience with yourself and be courageous. Be courageous about being a self-advocate for yourself and really sharing with what it is that you need for you to be able to succeed. And those that love you, it won't matter. And those that it matters to, it's okay. Be patient with them. Rome wasn't built in a day, and continue to be courageous. I like sharing these tips with you because it helps to, I know there's a population out there of people that are just trying to hold it together, right? But I encourage you to step courageously into being the introvert you were created to be, to live optimally and be awesome. All right, I'll talk to you next time.